Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to do an updated version of a glitch that I uploaded a while back about how to basically keep and then duplicate all of your XP manuals, your applied technique manuals, anything to do with power souls, IV fruits, skill tree fruit things and everything. Pretty much anything that can be applied to a PAL in your team, you can then get all your items back as well as keep all the powered up versions of that PAL. So previously we needed the dimensional power box, which has been patched, and we also needed the conveyor belt disassembly, which we do not anymore. So all we need now is a global power box, and if you're going to be using power souls, a nice little statue boy here to use. So I'm going to first go over here and get my PAL that I'm going to actually use, because I've got, what have I got? A gathering technique. I need a PAL with a gathering technique to be able to be upgraded. So we go all the way to the end. We have here a lean, and the lean is going to be perfect for this. So I'm just going to place them there for a second, and then essentially we're going to power them up, stick them in the global power box, and then, you know, we'll go from there. But before you do that, you want to create a save. You can full on put everything onto the PAL and then completely hard quit your game, but this way I feel is just a bit safer. So if we go over here, we check the restore for backup data, and we look at the latest save, so 16:04:45. What I also would do as well, go to change world settings, custom settings, and change your auto save interval from like 30 seconds up to like 5 minutes, because every time there's a save created, it pushes your save that you're going to restore further down the list. So you might as well just, you know, make sure that you've got a good amount of time so things aren't being created that you don't want to be created. Right, let's go back in. So I'm going to grab the lean out, and it's going to get leveled up pretty quickly here because all my pals are doing stuff in the bases. So we'll just wait for that to start, but we'll go in here and we'll look at the things that we're going to be applying. So first and foremost, let's do the skill fruits, right? So we're going to apply them to the lean, and it should be, oh, it's not even going up in that level that much. Then we're going to use one training crystal to get it to level 6. We'll use a couple of these to get the level up. We'll use as many of these as we can. You can see that these numbers are going down. I can't remember exactly what they were before, but we'll try and use it so that they're mostly being used, so you can actually physically see them returning. So level 60 lean now, using all my XP stuff. Use the fruits, the skill fruits. Now we're going to use the IV fruits. So boom and boom. And then we only have the power souls and the applied technique book. So we're going to apply the technique. You can see that the gathering is going to go from 2 to 3. 2 to 3. We go over here now and we can see level 3. So I'm powering up this PAL the best that I can with what I have. So now we're going to go over here. We're going to put in all the power souls. And you can see that I'm using 40, 24, 24, 120. So this is really good because you'll get these power souls back while powering up a PAL that you want to power up. I'm just using the lean as an example. So we can enhance, boom, sort it out. Once they're enhanced and you've used everything you want to use, you want to go over to the box. One that is already in here that I was testing can be deleted. Let's get rid of you. And then we can go and place the new lean in there. So first and foremost, let's throw them into the general power box. I really wish there was a quicker and easy way to do this. And then we can drop them in. So we can see over here we have level 3 gathering, you know, plus 80 souls and all the other stuff we did, XP, etc, etc. Let's look at our inventory. This is all we have remaining. So now I'm going to go and return to title. This will create a new save, but then we're going to load the previous save. And what's going to happen is we're going to revert back to before we spent all of that stuff on my PAL, but the PAL that we powered up is going to be in that global power box, so we can just pull them out and keep the powered up version while still having all of the stuff that we put into the PAL available in our inventory, if that makes sense. So once we load in here, we can have a look. Come on, don't take too long to load up. I really hate when you load up a game as well and all the powers drop in together and it's like they can't get to where they were supposed to go, so we're going to start working from here. It's so frustrating. I really wish there was just a way of them making it so that they don't all land on top of each other. Right, so we can see now that my inventory is all back. If we go over here to the PAL box, we can see that the level 1 lean is there with 2 gathering, no PAL souls, and still, as I said, still level 1. So now we're going to go over to the global PAL box once these things get out of my way. And we're going to pull this one out, and basically it will tell you to overwrite the previous one. So we'll lose this one and gain this one. So we go boom. Now we go back over here into here, pick them out. We'll check them in the party just to make sure everything's okay. And we can see here, so level 60 plus 80, gathering level 3, and then on top of that we have all of this stuff ready to go. Now, so just to finish off this video, I want to talk briefly about things that you can get. So for instance, the applied technique manuals, you get these from oil rigs and randomly from random chests, but your best place to get at least 3 of them is from the Pal Critic quest line. Now, I previously uploaded this exact same glitch, which I'll link down below in the video description, with a time code to discuss the Pal Critic stuff, because I don't want to repeat it in this video and just waste your time. So if you want to know how to get at least 4 technique books, you can do it through that quest line. I'll link it down below. XP and stuff like that comes just from chests and dungeons and beating raid bosses. Pal souls come from all over the place. However, there is an unlimited Pal souls kind of glitch farm type situation, which is basically these little guys here, these Anubis, and how to breed them and use them as fodder to get Pal souls. I'll link that down below in the video description as well. IV fruits come from dog coins, so you need to find memogs, kill them, find ways to get dog coins by opening those chests that you use like electric on or kindling on, etc. Then you get dog coins. You take the dog coins over to a guy. Let me go over and do it while I'm live. Boom, 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 boom. So any of these kind of merchants that live around, I can never remember where he is. Is he here? Yeah, Desolate Church. Any big churches in the game, you will find this guy here, and he also has a lot of other things you can apply to pals rather than just the IV fruits. More specifically, like it allows you to level up your partner's skill level. So we go here, we go to buy, and you can see that we have all these things here, but we got the fruits, which are 500 coins each. You've also got these elixirs that are for you as the player, you know, if you ever needed them, you know, you can find them there. But then we also have like concentrate all purpose pal extract that raises the pal's rank by 1. So if you can get this and a couple of these, pile them onto one pal, do this glitch, you'll get them all back and you'll get the powered up pal. And then skill fruits, they just come from all over the place, you know that. But that's the video anyway. I wanted to just show that there is still a way to do this glitch that I previously uploaded. Check out the video description and the pinned comments, and there'll be all the stuff that you need to find more information. But yeah, I hope this helped. Let me know what you're thinking down below. Thank you for watching. I've been easy now. You guys have been awesome.